Hello! The other day I was speaking at the Geekle React Summit. A huge shout out to Geekle for organizing such a fantastic event and giving me the opportunity to be a part of it. Today I want to share with you how I prepare for a conference talk. If you never thought about speaking at the conference, trust me, it's an adventure worth exploring. After the conference, I got up with my friend, and our conversation inspired me to record this video. We have very different approaches to preparing a talk, and I thought it would be helpful to show you one way to do it. There is no right or wrong way of preparing the talk, but it could be that my approach is different from yours and you might consider trying it out. Or you're just interested in getting started to give talks on conferences, and my approach could be a starting point for you to look for the process that works for you. Back in the days, I was one of the leads of the GDG community. Reviewing talks became like a second nature to me. I was working with different speakers and tried to understand different ways of educating people. I learned the importance of structure, engagement, and clarity of the talk. But also I learned something crucial about myself. I'm a visual person, and this is important for my approach to creating a talk. For me, visualization is key, but before working with visualization, some prep work is needed. It's very important to start with the structure of the talk. It's like painting the picture. You begin with the broad strokes before adding the finer details. The first thing to focus on is the problem statement. What is the core issue I want to address? What do I want my audience to walk away with? This sets the foundation for the entire talk. Without understanding that, it's difficult to build a narrative because you don't fully understand what you're working with. When crafting the problem statement, think deeply about the challenges your audience faces. For instance, if your talk is about web development, identify a specific pain point, like optimizing performance, improving accessibility, or using some new library. Spend time researching and understanding common issues within your topic. This not only helps with structuring the talk, but also ensures that your talk is relevant and impactful. For me personally, it helps in organizing thoughts and ensuring a logical flow. Imagine your talk as a checklist. Start with the problem, explain the solution, and lead to the resolution or key takeaways. Think of engaging story or case studies that can connect your talk to real life. Personal stories and real-life examples can make your talk more relatable and memorable. Next, it's time to visualize the story itself. Storytelling is the foundation of my talks. It's not just about fact and figures, it's about unrolling a narrative that resonates. I use a storyboard approach where I sketch the slides as the key points of my talk. Slides should enhance your talk, not overshadow it. And also, each slide should have a purpose. Using visuals like images, graphs, or short bullet points can help you to reinforce your message. It's also important to mention that you need to avoid overcluttering your slides with too much information. Instead, use them as anchors that remind you of key points. This approach keeps audience focused on you, not just reading slides. Obviously, you need to practice with your slides to get comfortable with the flow itself. And also just to make sure you can move forward smoothly between some specific points. With my approach with preparing the talk, this process is not annoying at all, because it's shaped around improvisational storytelling. And yep, that was my little secret. I improvise over my slides. My slides act as cheat sheet, guiding me through the talk, but giving me enough freedom to be natural and spontaneous. It keeps the talk engaging and fresh, not only for audience, but also for yourself as a speaker. You're not telling a poem by memory, but providing insights about your experience. Ultimately, it's about connecting with your audience. When you're prepared and have a solid structure, you can relax and let your personality shine through. And this is exactly when the magic happens. So to summarize, my process of preparing for the conference talk looks like this. I start with a clear problem statement, next I visualize the story with slides, and finally I use the slides as a guide, not a script. And just to be clear, I'm not claiming to be an expert. In developer advocacy, we're all learning in public, and that video is created exactly for this purpose. And if it helps you, even better. My way of preparing the talk could be very different from yours, so I would like to hear from you. Does my approach make sense at all? Do you have a different one? Share it in the comments, I would like to see it, and it might work better for someone who found this video. Is there something else that is important to you I didn't cover in this video? Share it as well. Got any questions or want to share your own tips? You know what to do. If you found this video helpful, feel free to subscribe because I will create more content. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, go do something good.